What if I told you most retirees don't run out of money because they didn't save enough, but they run out of money because they didn't protect what they already had? And here's the scary part, guys. One simple mistake, just one bad decision, even one scam can wipe out years of hard work faster than you can ever believe. Guys, I'm going to show you a simple way to keep your savings safe in retirement, something most people completely overlook. So, if you want to protect what you've worked your whole life for, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now while you're thinking about it. Because this channel is all about helping you retire, rebuild structure and purpose and daily momentum to keep you active and enjoying retirement. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, I want to be real with you today because I've been there and I know what it feels like to work hard your whole life, paying the mortgage, keeping the lights on, putting food on the table, and just try to make it to the next paycheck. Seriously? At one point in my life, guys, I worked 3 different jobs at once. Impossible, you say? Well, listen to this. Family business from 8 to 4, sold highlight jewelry from 5 until 9. And some nights I worked as a DJ in the club after I sold jewelry, and especially on the weekends. Yeah, believe it or not, I kept this up for a total of 4.5 years. So let's say I do know something about hard work. Now, let's fast forward to right now, to retirement. That felt like something other people plan for. And then one day, and I am not even exaggerating on this one, it felt like I went to sleep at 35 years old, but I woke up at 65, just like that. Time, as you know, doesn't wait for anybody. One of the single largest mental issues facing all retirees. Guys, we're getting old. Remember your parents when they were this age? Wow, is that scary? All right. Well, listen, here's what I want you to understand before we go any further. This is about helping you protect what you do have and making smart moves as you go forward. And guys, all of this starts right now. Whether you're in the 30s, 40s, 50s, or hey, congratulations, if you're already retired. What I'm about to share with you matters, and it matters a lot. And stay with me here, guys, because the number one thing I'm going to tell you, most people don't find out about until it is too late. Let's start with number one. What's coming in? All right, so what's coming in is the basics. Number one, you have to know exactly what money is coming in every single month. You have to write it down. You have to know exactly, and you have to know your expenses as well. Now, I know this sounds really simple, right? But you'd be surprised how many people retire without ever sitting down and doing this math. Here's what I mean. When you stop working, your income doesn't just continue on its own. You have to piece it together. Maybe you have a pension. And if you do, thank goodness, because not everybody's got that. Maybe you have Social Security. Most people do. Or maybe you have a 401k or some savings. Hey, whatever it is, I don't care. It's important. Write it down. Every single dollar that's coming in every single month. Because here's the thing, guys, you cannot protect money you haven't accounted for, right? Makes sense, right? Okay. And speaking of Social Security, now, I'm not going to tell you exactly what you'll get because everybody's situation is different. But what I will tell you is this: it's probably a lot less than what you think if you're not prepared. And they'll take that money right off the top before that check even hits your account. Here's where it gets really important. And here's the part that most people just skip right over. Number two, health insurance. It really should have been number one, but I wanted it in this position. And let me tell you why. I can't stress enough, guys, health insurance in retirement will cost you more than you ever imagined. And why? Because it cost you a lot less when you were younger, and you probably locked in some really good rates. Now, when you're working, your job handles a lot for you. You might not even think about it, but the moment you retire, that all changes. If you retire before 65, you need to figure out how you're going to cover yourself until Medicare kicks in. And even when Medicare kicks in, listen to me, Medicare does not cover everything, not even close. Now, there's Part A and there's Part B, and Part A covers hospitalization, and Part B covers medical visits, but you have copays, you have special tests that maybe aren't allowed. The things that aren't covered, those add up super fast. And when you're a senior, you're going to the doctor a lot more and not a lot less. Your body starts doing things, people, that you never expected. And that's just the reality. I woke up one day about 8 months ago and ended up with 4 blood clots in my lung, in the same lung. You just don't know. So do what you do. Well, here's what I did. I looked into supplemental plans. I looked into dental coverage through ARP. They have a Delta Dental program that's actually very affordable. It's a really good rate. And I got a prescription writer to attach to my Medicare. Yeah. Does all this sound confusing? It could. This is why you need to sit down with a financial advisor, guys. Your financial advisors, most people don't understand, they'll work with you the first time free of charge. All they ask is that you have a minimum of $10,000. If you do, great. If you don't, okay, meet with them anyway. Figure out how to save that $10,000 and move forward, right? Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. When I first retired and all those insurance papers started showing up in my mailbox, guys, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't have a clue. But here's the good news, guys. You can figure this out. You just have to be willing to do the research. And you know the best way to do that? Right here on YouTube. Or you can Google it. Look it up, ask questions, because your health is not something you can afford to leave unprotected. All right. Now we're getting into the part that I really, really want you to hear, because this next one, this could save your family from a situation you never saw coming. Understand what Medicaid actually is. Number 3, and this one surprises a lot of people. Medicaid is not free money. It is a loan. Now, I know that sounds strange, but let me explain, because guys, this is really important that you understand this. And a lot of people have no idea. If you go on Medicaid, and I understand why people do, it covers a lot: food assistance, health insurance, help with rent. But here's what they don't always tell you up front. If you own a home, if you have assets, and you pass away, well, guys, the state can come back and claim what they paid out on your behalf. In cases back 5 years at what you owed, what you owned, what you received. And if your family is expecting to inherit your home or your savings, guys, that could be in jeopardy. Now, I'm not saying don't use Medicaid if you truly need it. What I am saying is go in with your eyes open. Know what you're agreeing to, because I got letters saying that I qualified for Medicare. And I said, hey, no, thank you, because I worked too hard for what I have to let it go that way. And this brings me to the most powerful thing I did to protect everything that I worked for. And honestly, I wish somebody had told me about this years earlier. This brings me to point number 4. Guys, put it in a trust. You can do this online for less than $100. Number 4 is a trust. If you have assets, say a home, a car, savings account, jewelry, a boat, a second house, anything of value, you need to look at putting those things into a trust. Now, yes, it does cost a little bit of money up front, a few $1,000s at the most, depending upon where you live and who you work with. So be sure to interview lots of people. But let me tell you something. That is some of the best money you will ever spend. The best. So please consider it. Here's why. A trust supersedes almost everything else. It supersedes a will. It supersedes what you told somebody you wanted. Like, I want my daughter to inherit our house, to get our house. It's locked up in a trust. I know she's going to get the house. It's just that simple. It's a legal document that says, this is mine. And when I'm gone, this is exactly where it goes. Now, I put my house in a trust. I put my car in a trust. Everything inside my home is a trust. The camera, the microphone, the monitors, my cell phone, everything is all included in the trust because, God forbid, something happens to me. I want my children, I want my grandchildren to get what they deserve. Not the state, not the court. I want it to go to my family. So, if you haven't looked at this yet, please, guys, please do. Talk to an estate attorney. Ask questions. It's worth every single penny that you spend. Now, guys, before I wrap this up, I want to leave you with something that, hey, it doesn't cost a dime, but it's probably the most valuable thing that I share with you today. Number 5, keep your body moving and your mind sharp. Now, guys, I know this may sound like it's not really a financial tip, but stay with me because here's the truth. The more your health declines in retirement, the more money you spend. Doctor visits, co-pays, medications that aren't covered, over the counter. Guys, it all adds up. I have a gym membership and I go to the YMCA. And here's something a lot of people don't know. The YMCA actually offers a scholarship program and it's based on your income. Now, I pay a small amount every month. You can apply online. It's not hard. Just have to have a computer or have somebody help you. And all you have to do is just ask. Know how to search for things online, how to look up information, how to protect yourself from scams. Because, yes, scammers specifically target retirees. Let me bring all this together for you. And here's what we have covered today. Know exactly what's coming in every single month. Account for every single dollar. Plan for your health insurance. Medicare is a starting point. It's not a finishing line. Here's the biggie. Understand Medicaid before you sign up. Guys, it is a loan. It is not a gift. Look into a trust. Protect your assets so your family gets what you worked for. And stay active and stay sharp. Your health is your wealth. Now, listen, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just somebody who has been through it. I learned from it, and now I'm here trying to help you avoid the hard lessons that I learned on my own. So, guys, do me a favor. If this video helped you even a little bit, please share it. Share it with somebody that you love who maybe is getting close to retirement, because this information could make a huge difference in their life. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please hit that subscribe button and come back because, guys, we are just getting started. All right, my friends, my name is Mark. On the screen, you should see a new video that just recently came out. I think you're going to enjoy it, so check it out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.